Sit. Sit. Good boy. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Stay. Sit pretty. Come, come, come. Sit pretty. Wait, wait, wait. Sit. Sit pretty. Sit. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Milo, sit pretty. Sit pretty. Stay. Stay. Hi. A very short summary of part 2 of secret elements to improve your posture. I mentioned that specifically the psoas major is one of the key muscles that should be lengthened in order to unlock the position of your lower back and restore its neutral curve. Psoas major is one of the hip flexor that I can consider notorious to being short and difficult to stretch. Before we continue with our third and last element, I will be giving you a bonus stretch exercise that you can do at home, as long as you have a sofa. As you stand near your sofa with the armrest, place your target bended knee as near to the bottom of the backrest. The armrest will serve as a support to keep your body stable since you are not going to do body balancing at this moment. With your target front lower leg touching the backrest, start engaging your abs to keep your lower back spine in neutral curve throughout the stretching. Start bending the leg standing on the ground. Move your hips back and upper body to keep yourself as upright as you can. By doing this, you will feel the stretch on your front thigh gradually becomes more intense and stretched. Remember to keep your core engaged or you lose the stretch intensity. Hold the stretch for 2 seconds before doing another repetition. When you do this properly, you will notice that this is more intense and effective than the usual hip flexor standing position. Lastly, stability. Stability might confuse you with strength training. In my integrative lifestyle program, stability is different from strength. Stability is purely geared towards control of movement, which includes the ability to have coordination and physical balance. So, are you in control with your body, or your body is in control with you? Do you always collapse on your chair when you're sitting? Are you confident to take off your socks while standing? Are you still able to climb stairs as quickly as you can? Flexibility will need stability to keep the joint mobility functionally optimal. Mechanically speaking, you can compare your body to a car. Your leg moves you from one place to the other. Wheels of a car does the same thing. With your car, you want your wheels to be perfectly aligned with each other. And why is that? Since you know for a fact that wheel alignment is important to keep your car in shape. And just by assuming your car has a bad wheel alignment, you can already imagine what will happen. Have you already thought about how your legs needs a good alignment as well? Beside alignment, single leg stability is one important property that you need to keep. Driving and ignoring a flat tire will destroy the function of your car. How about assuming your leg is not balanced? One leg is stronger and have more stability than the other leg. In the long run, being imbalanced will contribute a poor postural alignment. Excessive lopsidedness will manifest physically and might eventually lead to pain and further complicates the postural issue. Do you know that the chronic back pain is one huge contributor for serious and bad posture? Usually, chronic back pain is already a complication itself, brought about by the common uninterrupted sitting position. Injury is an end product that equals bad posture. So before any injury happens, start working and improving your posture. This can serve as a prevention as well. Any exercise that promote single leg stability will be a great way to improve your posture. And the best exercise for this is using only your body weight while balancing on one leg. This exercise has similarity with Warrior 3 yoga pose, if you're familiar with that. With one leg, you are physically forming a letter T. To make this more useful in our daily life, you will add some modification. Instead of the stance knee straight, you will keep this slightly bended throughout. As you reach the position, you will pause for a couple of seconds, only instead of holding it longer than one normal breath. You can also make this easier for beginners by moving your arms to the side. Sometimes I call this airplane, and you can play this with your kids. You are aiming to be able to do it without effort. Holding it for a while without wobbling on either side of the leg. For most of you, you will discover that one leg is more stable than the other. This is your challenge, to get both sides as stable and as even. Getting your hip to position squarely to the ground will be a challenge. It can be so tight for you or you just not able to do it. That is why mobility and postural awareness combined will help you get to a more stable single leg balance. So these are the three elements that will take you to promote and improve your posture. Postural awareness training, functional joint mobility and stretching, postural muscle stability. With postural awareness training alone, the journey will be very slow, most especially to those who spend their time sitting for years. Beside the poor posture and habits you develop, soft tissue adhesions on joints and between sheets of fascia in your body need to be break down by specific joint mobility. Tense and shortened muscle needs to be lengthened to restore its normal function. Beside modifying your poor habits with postural awareness training, functional joint mobility, and specific isolated stretching will unravel your true and ideal range of motion, and to constantly hold on and keep the balance that you gradually restoring. The stability training will keep our postural muscle at its performance level of health. Stability training role is to resist any unnecessary force or equivalent that will contribute to poor posture and inefficient use of muscle. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and click on the bell and turn on your notifications. Thank you for listening. This is Jace Lee. I am an active, isolated stretch practitioner.